From one neighbor to another, WCTE PBS is here for you. Coming up next is Live at 5 on WCTE PBS and its streaming platforms to provide updates on communities throughout Central Tennessee.
Welcome to WCTE's Live at 5. I'm Avery Hutchins, and it is a pleasure to be here with you tonight and to have a guest on with me tonight that may be very familiar to many of you sitting at home. Welcome, Michael Aikens.
Thank you so much for having me.
So Michael Aikens is the host of It's Your Business with Michael Aikens,
yes.
And we are in its second season. We're getting ready to air the second to last episode of the second season next week, so I hope you'll tune in and check that out. Check local listings for those encore episodes as well, and you will learn a lot about the Upper Cumberland and entrepreneurship and small business, etc.
Indeed you will.
Yeah. So before they get to a business of their own, Tennessee Tech is offering young entrepreneurs an opportunity to spread their wings a little bit.
That's
Tell me
right.
about that.
Well, we are going to host our 9th annual EagleWorks competition. That is our student innovation and entrepreneurship competition. Basically, it's Shark Tank for students. And like I said, this is going to be our 9th year. We are celebrating students starting their businesses.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
And I don't even think Shark Tank is that old. So
No.
you guys were the first.
Yeah, pretty much.
First one.
Pretty much. I think it came out right around the same time.
Did it?
Yep.
Okay. So, I mean, these kids are from all departments.
All departments.
And they have an idea and they want to kind of present it.
That's right.
So they put together a business plan? Tell me how that works.
Yeah, so what they do is two things, actually. So like you said, they put a basic business plan together, and they also develop a 7-minute maximum pitch. So very similar to what you would see on Shark Tank. They come and they present to a live audience and a panel of 5 judges, which are industry experts, people that are successful entrepreneurs. We've got engineers, the list goes on. But the point being is they present that 7-minute maximum pitch to the judges, and then they engage in 5-minute question and answer session, and the judges have actually seen their business plans before they get up on stage. And then so this year we have 12 teams, and we will do exactly what I just described. Then we have a guest speaker while the judges deliberate, and then when we come back we'll award over $13,000 in awards.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what do they do with that money?
Well,
They have a pizza party? What do they do?
That's a great question. Well, at the end of the day, that money is theirs to do what they want with, but there's 2 really cool things about that money. Number one, it's awarded as a scholarship, so they can use it for anything that a scholarship would, that would help them with, whether that be tuition or books or academics. But what we really encourage them to do is to cash that out as excess aid and reinvest in their business, and we find that the students actually do that.
Now, years ago, there was a tech student maybe that had an innovation that actually made it big, right?
We've actually had several that made it big. We've one of the most recent ones actually is going to be our guest speaker on Saturday.
Okay.
And her name is Taya Phillips, and she actually developed a what's called a Metaflex therapy glove. And so she is out there.
Wow.
Actually, she had a job. She graduated as an engineer, had a job at Y12 ORNL, has quit that job because this has become so successful, and she's going to do it full time. And that is just one of many stories. We've had
That's fantastic.
We had a student a few years back that took on $1 million investment from Google. The list goes on. We don't have enough time for today, but we've got a lot of really cool things.
That's really exciting for our local
It is.
students right here
Absolutely
at Tennessee Tech.
Yep.
What a tribute. So tell me, so we talked about the judging, and we talked a little bit about how it happens. Tell me, if someone was interested in coming out to see this, I mean, can they do that?
Absolutely, they can. So there's 2 ways this year to see it. So number one, it's on Saturday, this Saturday, April the 9th at 2 p.m. So come out to the Bell Hall Auditorium. That, of course, is the nursing building, the auditorium there on Tennessee Tech's campus. We will start the show at 2 p.m. But if you can't come out, you can also see it live on WCTE's live stream this year. And 2 ways to access that. You can go to WCTE.org, and at the very top is the carousel where the moving pictures are. You just click on the EagleWorks banner, and it'll take you right there. Or you can also go to tntech.edu/EagleWorks. Again, that's tntech.edu/EagleWorks. Click on the big yellow button to live stream, and it'll take you to the same place. So pretty cool.
That's a lot. That's a lot. I think I just want to be there in person.
Absolutely. We would love to have you all in person. We can fit 300 people in the auditorium. There's plenty of space for you all. We'd love to bring you out. And this is a family-friendly event, something that really everybody can celebrate. And we've got many opportunities of engagement on campus that weekend too, which a few of your guests will talk about later on.
I think so, right. So we do have a guest coming up that's going to talk about Window on the World,
Right, yep.
which is also going on campus. So we'll
Yep.
have a little insight to that.
Absolutely.
So really, I mean, is parking an issue?
Parking will not be an issue. It's
Okay.
Saturday. We don't ticket after 4:30 on Fridays. Come on out, bring the family, bring your friends, bring your family, and you can come out on the main quad and you can enjoy Window on the World. There's several other opportunities going on, and of course at Eagle Works, again, that's 2 p.m. in the Bell Hall Auditorium. Come on and park. There's a parking lot right behind there, and
Great.
we'd love to see you there.
So, you know, I mean, I really see this as an opportunity as seniors, high school seniors
Right.
getting ready
Yes,
to graduate.
absolutely.
And they're at home and they're like, what am I going to
Yep.
do? You know,
Yep.
where am I going to go to school? I mean, maybe a lot of them have figured that out. But just in case they haven't,
Yep.
I mean, what a great introduction to Tennessee Tech.
Awesome introduction to Tennessee Tech, and I think it's important to say too that Eagle Works is for all students. They're not just business
Right.
majors. They're not just engineers. We have this year. We've got education. We've got exercise and science, exercise science, physical wellness. We've got agriculture, nursing. The list goes
Yeah.
on. It's for everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone is a natural innovator and a natural entrepreneur. It's all about figuring out what problem do I want to solve and having that idea, and that's all it takes
That's
for
it.
Eagle Works. That's
See,
it.
you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. That's right.
Pretty easy. Well, Michael, thanks for coming on
Absolutely.
and giving us a little insight to that and letting us know what's going on over at Tennessee Tech.
Well, always a pleasure to come on and always a pleasure to be with you.
Well,
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. We're going to be right back to hear from Wayne Cravens about the Rains Foundation Golf Tournament.
Welcome to your April PBS Passport Update. I'm Josh Deepin with WCTE PBS. In case you missed it, Sanditon Season 2 will be available only on Passport after it broadcasts. Simply log in, sit back, and catch up. If you're hungry for some nail-biting British content, both seasons of Cobra, a show about cyber warfare in modern-day London, are streaming only on Passport. Fun fact, if you've got an April birthday, that's something you have in common with none other than Loretta Lynn. The famous coal miner's daughter singer-songwriter discusses her life and career in My Story in My Words on a Passport exclusive special. Spring is in full swing. Get in touch with your artistic side and paint some landscapes alongside Bob Ross by streaming the best of the joy of painting. Other popular PBS series available on Passport include Great Performances, Austin City Limits, and America's Test Kitchen. If you're a Nicola Walker fan, star of such shows like Unforgotten, you'll love her new show available for streaming only on Passport. The brand new series Annika features Walker as a detective with a troubled work life and as a troubled mother at home. This show is highly anticipated and not available for broadcast, so if you want to watch it, log on and start streaming on or after the April 17th premiere. Lastly, Benjamin Franklin, a new documentary by Ken Burns, premieres this month. If you missed the broadcast, then you can catch up with a Passport membership benefit starting April 25th. Franklin's fascinating life as an ambassador, inventor, and founding father is nothing if not incomparable. Watch that and many other Ken Burns specials on Passport. If you're not yet a member of WCTE PBS and are interested in becoming one, head to wcte.org/passport for information on how to sign up, or scan the QR code below using your smartphone or tablet. That's it for the April PBS Passport Update. I'm Josh Deepin. Happy spring and keep streaming.
Again, thank you for joining us today at Live at 5. I hope you enjoyed that Passport promo that we just aired. Always great stuff that you can catch on Passport, Wayne. And I know on demand is the way to go, right?
It's the only way to go. Why would you do it on anyone else's schedule?
I know.
Just on yours.
Exactly. So Passport membership, just so you know, you can get it is a benefit of membership. With a $60 membership or $5 a month, you can get Passport as a benefit of your membership and have hours and hours of on-demand PBS content at your fingertips. So, and with all of our busy schedules this day, it is convenient to have that. So
it's hard to do something unless you can fit it in on
your own time.
On demand.
That's right.
Yeah.
So speaking of on demand, we do have a golf tournament coming up, Wayne, and that's exciting. The Rains Foundation Golf Tournament. Tell me about it.
The Rains Foundation Golf Tournament was started 17 years ago by my dear friend Steve Rains in memory of his father. He actually founded created the foundation after his father's death as a memorial to him. And from its outset, the intent of the golf tournament was to raise funds to provide scholarships to deserving young men and women from the Upper Cumberland.
Yeah. So, and you know, these kids can always use a help with their education.
Sure.
Education is very expensive, and every little penny matters and counts. And plus, it helps once they graduate. They don't have the debt to deal with. So they have this. You have a golf tournament every year that helps raise funds for the scholarships.
Right.
And so this year the tournament is scheduled for May the 7th.
Yes.
And
so this is this year as last year. It's at the Golden Eagle. In fact, we've had it at the Golden Eagle for several years now. And we have 2 flights, an 8 o'clock flight and a 1 o'clock flight. We are excited about our sponsors that are coming on. The Blue Pig and Seven Senses are going to provide lunch. We have more sponsors that are being announced. You can find that on our Facebook page. We also are happy to forward you information. I think they're going to put up some, email address and phone number. We're excited about it. We've done over 201 scholarships, $335,000 since we began.
In 16 to 17 years.
And scholarships, yeah.
That is fantastic.
So in 16 years.
So if someone wanted to apply for a scholarship, is there a way for them to apply for that? Or
There sure is.
Okay.
For many years, Steve and his wife Emily and the family really headed that up, but it seemed logical a few years back to turn that over to the Tennessee Tech Foundation. So because we're focused on providing scholarships for Tennessee Tech, we felt like that would be a better route to go. So now anyone who applies for assistance at Tech, I think they're considered. There's information at Tech's student affairs.
Okay. So it's not specific to a certain career path.
Not at all.
It's just if you're in need and
you need to be from the Upper Cumberland.
Okay.
We're focused on folks from actually counties that touched the Raines family initially, which is Putnam, Fentress, Morgan, Cumberland, and Pickett. I had to think about that.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I had to think about that for a minute.
Well, those are great counties. And of course, Tennessee Tech receives a lot of students from those areas. So what can someone really experience once they get to the tournament? Because, I mean, I've been there, and I know you have a lot of fun, and the food is great, and you have fun games that people can compete in. And
I'm glad you asked, because
is there some new stuff we don't
want people to think of it as a golf tournament. We want people to think of it as a golf event or a fundraiser with the emphasis on fun.
I like
so it's our goal to keep everything light. We have food. Several times on the course. We have different games that people play. So we do play serious golf, but not too serious. And we
play right-handed instead of left-handed.
We have a few opportunities to lower your score.
There's a fun group right there.
There's a perfect picture. Can't say enough about that group. They do well on golf, and they have a lot of fun. So, and Jay has been a tremendous help. With everything.
Yep, absolutely. And Seven Senses is part of that this year
Seven
with
Senses
food.
has been
so they're going to eat a lot of good food.
Critically helpful with our food, and as you imagine, that's a large expense.
Oh yeah. People want to come out. They want to eat, and they want to have fun.
Yeah, and the guys from the Blue Pig, they smoke everything. They cook it for us. So,
oh my gosh.
That's great to have the Birdwell fellows do.
So have you done every one of these? Have you been involved with from the very beginning?
From the very beginning, from the discussion when it happened, yes.
Yeah. So, do you want to share a favorite memory? Do you have a memory that might come to mind when you think of the golf tournament?
Well, I can think of several memories, but most of them I'll think of one. The most immediate one is the first year we had it in Cookeville. It rained so hard that between Matt trying to get us all off the course so we wouldn't be struck by lightning or damage the course, we didn't get to finish the round and had to come back and play several weeks later. But it all worked out, and everybody was happy. And
so like an extended golf
it
tournament.
was like, you got two for the price of one. It wasn't just a one-time thing.
Right.
But there have been tremendous memories, and we've had a lot of fun, and we really look forward to it again.
Absolutely.
I know Mark has been there many years.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's a lot of fun
excited.
to come out. And you don't have to be that good to play, right?
No.
So you could just
Look
look
at
good.
me. I'm not good.
just come out in your outfits.
Come out and have a good
yeah.
time, and know that being there, that you're doing
Right.
something very good for our community
Right.
and for students in our community.
Absolutely. And it covers the whole Upper Cumberland. The foundation support covers
does.
those counties in the Upper Cumberland. So really quickly, again, that golf tournament is scheduled for May the 7th.
May the
It's
7th.
going to be here in Cookeville at the Golden Eagle
Eagle.
Golf Club.
Right.
And it's not too late to still register.
No.
And I think you have sponsorship opportunities, so you might decide you want to do a little bit more than just register for a team. And you can check all of that information out. There was some information right on your screen that just went away. But if you need more information about that, feel free to call the station here, and I'm happy to help
We would
share
love
some
to
of that
send.
information.
Yeah, that would be great. We'd love to send you information. Thank you
Okay.
so much for
Yeah.
having us.
Thank you,
Avery,
Wayne, for being here.
promoting
and absolutely, and good luck with the tournament. Hope you raise lots of money for those students.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
Yep. All right. So we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Online is Ancestry.com. MyHeritage is another one. There's a whole lot of information on the internet that you start digging for, and you'll find it. And a lot of resources at your state libraries and at your local libraries. The resources that I started using was before the internet, and that was the library. The library was the most important resource. A lot of people forget about it nowadays and just do the internet searches, but there's so much more information at the library that's undiscovered. It'd be well worth your time if you're interested in doing genealogy to go to the libraries, local libraries and the state libraries, especially state libraries.
My name is Donna Matson, Director of Human Resources and Business Operations with WCTE PBS. Did you know the broadcasting industry in Tennessee is thriving and offers exciting career opportunities? WCTE has immediate openings for your consideration. Benefits include health, dental, vision, life, retirement, sick time, vacation, holidays, and AFLAC. Visit WCTE.org. Come join our team.
Welcome back to WCT's Live at 5, and this is our final and last segment tonight, but it doesn't mean that it's any less than the others. Welcome, Alejandra.
Thank you so much for having me, Avery. I'm super excited.
Yes, well, we're always happy to have guests on our show, and you are here to really tell us about a great event that's coming up on Saturday at Tennessee Tech.
Absolutely. So I'm excited to promote Window on the World, otherwise known as WOW. And WOW, it's going to be super amazing. We have lots of great things planned, from ethnic craft sales, food, dance.
Yeah, dance, music. I saw there was going to be like some drummers and maybe some bagpipers and some dancers, all different types of dancing too.
Absolutely.
So, and the Chinese dragon will be out.
Yes.
So what time should people arrive if they really want to kind of get the full experience?
Oh my goodness. If you want to get the full experience, definitely, try to be there at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, we're having the procession of the ambassadors. The welcome is going to be done by Dr. Mark Stevens. And also, we are super proud to give out 2 awards, the Mandela Award to Rachel Moses, who everybody loves. She is amazing.
So tell me a little bit about that. What is that award?
So that is promoting more of international friendship and good citizenship, which she has done a fabulous job at promoting. She does a lot with international friends and everything. So I'm not going to give you the full details because you really need to be there.
You really come out and see it. Okay.
Yes. The same thing for Jason Knight. He's also a wonderful, wonderful human being altogether. He's going to be awarded with the Hector Black Award.
Okay.
And then from then on, of course, we're going to have all the different performers There'll be lots of arts and crafts, so there's absolutely something for everyone there. It's free and open to the public. It's going to be on the main quad by Dairy Hall.
Okay.
The entertainment's going to be upstairs in Dairyberry.
Okay.
And we're going to have lots of food trucks and vendors.
So they just need to come out, find a place to park, get there early so they can start participating early in all of the activities.
Absolutely. So it's going to be from 10 to 5. Bring your dancing shoes. Even if you have 3 left feet, you can do this.
So what do you think is the best part about WOW?
The best part about WOW, I honestly think that it's an event to promote global cultures and also friendship, promoting diversity and inclusion. So it's just a world experience here in our hometown.
So have you had people go and, what kind of testimonials do you get back from people?
Oh my goodness. So one of the biggest testimonials, which I think it's amazing, especially with all the initiatives that our community's working on, is recruitment and retention. I've literally heard some students who have come to Tennessee Tech, and one of the reasons why they chose Tech is because they spoke to other students and they told them about WOW. And I was like, wow, really? So they were like,
That's
they told us about this
fantastic.
festival and everything, and then we started looking more into Tennessee Tech and Cookeville, and that's what brought us here.
And Tennessee Tech, they have quite a bit of diversity on campus. There's professors, we have students that come from all over the world. And I'm guessing, is that kind of how it got started, or was there another purpose behind it?
No, I believe that's kind of how I got started, mainly just to kind of promote the diversity that was already on campus. And it has grown a lot. In fact, I was at a birthday party last week, and some of the individuals that were there were telling other people about Windows on the World, and I thought it was the coolest thing because I overheard a conversation, and one of them was saying, yeah, there's people from Indiana driving down this week just for WOW.
Right.
So I was like, wow, I didn't realize how impactful that was.
Well, and you're obviously not from here, so you're a transplant and you bring lots of diversity to our community, and you speak a second language. As somebody coming into this community, how do you see that we've evolved maybe since you first arrived until now?
I think that we have grown a lot, and before I used to feel like an oddball here, really. I remember everything was so different being a city girl and coming from 1 hour away from Mexico City to Silver Point, Tennessee, and seeing nothing but nothing. And I asked my mom, I was like, are there other people here?
Right. Now, how old were you when you first came?
I was 9.
Okay.
And so I was never around like cows and pastures and all that stuff. It was like metro bus taxis and
sure.
so it was a culture shock for me. Kroger was the biggest store, and so that was the highlight of my week anytime we traveled there,
to go to Kroger.
Yeah, that was like the most exciting thing in Cookeville for me. So to watch how much it's grown in so many different levels, but especially in diversity, not just how we become like a little micropolitan city. I feel like this is home now. And just, when people ask me, they say I have somewhat of a country accent, I guess mixed with a little bit of Mexican maybe. But, this is home now.
That's great. And you're involved in impact leadership.
That is correct.
And it promotes diversity and inclusion, and having young professionals be introduced to the different boards, and how to be a leader in the area. So, that's a great event. And they've got a banquet coming up in May. So we hope people will check that out and make sure to, if there's tables or seats left, make sure to get your seat. It's going to be a great event.
Yes, it's going to be May 12th, so check us out. You can visit the website impactleadershiptn.com to learn more about the gala on May 12th. And as far as staying up to date on anything WOW related, you can check any of our handles on Instagram or Facebook, which is one word, TN Tech WOW, to sign up and follow us.
All right. And Window on the World is this weekend. It's going to be Saturday 10 to 5. We hope you'll come out and see it. It is a free event, and I understand there is no parking is free and available. Just you got to find a spot. Do come by and check out WCTE's booth. We're going to be there doing a fun activity for kids. And like Alejandra mentioned, the whole thing is free, and just a great way to celebrate diversity in our community, and just be able to experience other cultures, and I think that's tremendous and a great way to celebrate, especially as we roll into spring.
Absolutely. And we also, I'm super excited and thankful we have a lot of local food vendors like Persis, Grace's Lumpia, Tacos El Rey, and a few others who are going to be selling food there to the event to kind of provide that.
All right.
Exclusive
So you're going to eat well. You're going to see
Yes.
some amazing work. You're going to eat well. You're going to have a great event at Tennessee Tech. Check out EagleWorks. Check out WOW, Window on the World this weekend, all day. Stay with us next time, and thank you for joining us today. Thank
I think I got interested mainly for my grandmother's side. She was a Huddleston that married a Bullock, and we used to visit her church growing up. And I've actually got her family Bible, which dates from the very first Huddleston that came here in 1811. There was 3 Huddleston brothers, and I come through David. I think it's important for you to know kind of where you belong and who you come from. And I keep learning, you know, just through the years, you keep learning family history that it's interesting.
WCTE's Great TV Auction is May 31st through June 12th. All of the behind-the-scenes action is underway, and we need your help. Join in on all the fun by becoming a donation solicitor. For more information, please contact Miranda Maynard via email or call 931-528-2222.
Living Minute, a look at the latest medical innovations changing our lives. Brought to you by Thermo Fisher Scientific's coronavirus testing program for schools and the Health Channel.
Wearing a cast to help heal an injured wrist or arm is necessary, but it does have some drawbacks.
With traditional casting, we have to keep it dry, and that can be a pain, especially for bathing and for hygiene. But with these newer 3D splints and casts, they are allowed to get wet.
The injured wrist and arm are scanned, and a digital model is then printed using specialized equipment. The finished waterproof polymer cast is done in about 90 minutes. The polymer cast disperses force evenly across the surface, which makes it more durable. And since it's waterproof, someone wearing the new cast doesn't have to worry about sweating and can stay physically active, which is a bonus for athletes.
Excited to use this with our athletes and keep them in the game.
So like right now, the senior class is stressing over college apps. Please begin.
I would love UC Berkeley, Harvard, Stanford, Columbia.
I guess you're just looking at like the cream of the crop right here.
I work hard and I strive to be a nerd.
The pressure is insurmountable at times.
Oh my God! It's the best.
On the next episode of It's Your Business, we take a trip through the past with guest Louis Matheny, owner of Harper's Rare Books and Collectibles, and Ray and Charlene Knotgrass, owners of Knotgrass History. Join us right here for another incredible episode of It's Your Business.
Thank you for joining us today at Live at 5. I'm Avery Hutchins, and it has been a great show today. I hope you have enjoyed the show today. We've had great guests on to really share all the great things that are happening here in the Upper Cumberland and with WCTE. So I hope you'll take advantage of WOW and EagleWorks and consider even getting a team together for the Rains Foundation Golf Tournament in May. I want to remind you that we do have the Great TV Auction coming up at the end of May, which is WCTE's #1 largest fundraiser and longest fundraising in 39 years. We've been airing the Great TV Auction for 39 years. We are still looking for items to be donated by individuals or by businesses. It's a great way to be promoted, get your name out there, and also a great way to support WCTE PBS and all the great things that we do here. We've got many other things such as Indylands coming up, as you saw the promo, so do check out WCTE.org for all the happenings of WCTE, all the new shows, programs, etc. And again, thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you next time. Thank you.
From one neighbor to another, WCTE PBS is here for you. Join us back for the encore on Sunday at noon. A brand new show of Live at 5 will return at 5 p.m. next Thursday. Thank you for watching.